Hi everyone, this is Marianne and welcome to my channel. In this video, I would like to talk about rubber boots. I live in a very rainy country. In the Philippines, it rains for about half the year, and I live in Metro Manila where the streets often get flooded and it's actually quite filthy. The monsoon season usually starts in August, officially, but in July this year we have had five different storms and three of them arrived within the same week, one after the other. Sometimes, even when there are no storms, but the flooding is so bad, school and work get canceled for the entire day and sometimes until the next day. That's how bad it is. Some floods get so high and people have to be evacuated. Anyway, you pretty much get the idea. I have always had rubber boots ever since I moved to my own apartment in Metro Manila, and I've had my fair share of affordable and locally available rubber boots. But in early 2010, I finally caved in and purchased a pair of hunter boots, the original tall version in the color navy. And here they are in 2018. I have worn them a lot over the years. They have kept my feet and lower legs dry and clean and warm during strong rains and floods, and when I had to be in muddy areas like cemeteries and firing ranges. These hunters are quite comfortable to wear and they looked very good. They even have this area here inside the boot where I can scribble my name and contact number. And here you can also see the logos for the royal warrant that the hunter company has. As you can see here, the boots are dirty because the last time I used them during a very rainy day, I didn't wash them afterwards. The problem with these hunters now is that probably because of normal wear and tear and old age, and partly because I have not cared for them properly lately, the sole of the right boot got a crack right here. This is the area where the foot flexes, so I think that the rubber here had hardened over time. And I discovered the crack because I was actually walking through a flood when I felt water seeping in. It was really uncomfortable for me, not just because it was wet and cold, but also because I knew the water was dirty. Ew. So I ordered a new pair of rubber boots from the same store where I ordered the Hunters 8 years ago. But this time I ordered a different brand called Les Chameau. It's a French brand and it's nicknamed the Rolls Royce of rubber boots. I don't really know if that's true. It's slightly more expensive than Hunter boots. I ordered the Les Chameau Giverny model in the color Vert Chameau, which is like a cross between olive green and khaki. I decided to order something else other than Hunter's because I have read that since Hunter has moved its manufacturing to China, there have been quality issues with their boots and people have been complaining about it online. In the meantime that I was waiting for the new boots to arrive, I wore my backup rubber boots. These are very cheap 400 peso rubber boots in a very pale pink color. They look pretty, but they are very uncomfortable and feel really hot. I need to wear thick socks to combat the uncomfortableness, but that kind of makes them even hotter. But they served the purpose. However, I noticed that my legs and feet feel a little bit extra tired after using these pink rubber boots. Anyway, my new Les Chameau rubber boots have arrived, and here is the box when it came to me. It is encased in a sealed plastic that has Philippine mail printed on it. This has already gone through customs, meaning it has been opened and inspected by customs before I got hold of it, as you can see here from the tape. But I was not charged any customs duties for this. I only had to pay a post office fee of 112 pesos, and that was it. Here is the box. It's just a cardboard box in an olive color, and as you can see from the slip inside, it was dispatched on July 17, and I got this on August 10. 3 weeks, pretty much. I did pay a little bit extra for the shipping that has full tracking, so I was able to see where the package was as it traveled its way to me. Inside are the boots with wrapping paper that is torn. That's okay. I also ordered this Les Chameau cleaning sponge. It's just a sponge saturated with silicone that's formulated for exactly this rubber. Le Chameau is made of natural rubber, just like Hunter's, so they need a little bit of special care for them to last as long as they should. Le Chameau also has a spray bottle of rubber conditioner, but it was out of stock when I purchased these. I did also have a rubber care kit from Hunter before, but I remember using it only 2 or 3 times over the past 8 years. My bad. Maybe that's why the reason why my Hunter gave up on me. By the way, the box also has this tab that can be lifted to create a handle. Now let's look at the boots themselves. These are very, very nice. Very, very soft. And the boots actually have this texture on them. They are not smooth like the usual rubber boots or even the Hunters, which are super smooth. I like this texture so much. The soles look very sturdy, and the boots have a fabric lining inside with a plaid pattern. And here is the tag that we just took off. It says this is the Giverny boot model in the color Vert Chameau in a size 38. And here are the care instructions for the boots. The Le Chameau logo is at the front of both boots. Now, here is a comparison of the two different boots when worn. They are the same height, but they have a different profile. The Hunter has a side buckle which actually doesn't do anything. It's mostly just there for decoration, and the Hunter has a straight line from ankle to the top of the boot. But the Le Chameau has a curve in the boot to accommodate the calf. Here I am standing on one foot to show you more clearly what I mean. You can see the curve in the calf part. The Hunter, on the other hand, has a much slimmer calf, which is okay with me. I don't have big calves, but a lot of people were complaining about this to Hunter before, which is why Hunter came up with a Huntress line, which can accommodate bigger calves that won't fit in the original tall boots. I like the Le Chameau profile better. It looks more natural and it feels more comfortable to wear. The Le Chameau also flexes better in the ankles, which makes it more comfortable to use for longer periods of time. And I was able to use them already on Saturday evening, August 11, when I had to go out for a short errand. Here are some rubber boots for sale in a store. I rode a jeepney. Here is part of the ride along Taft Avenue. I will keep the original sound on so you can have a better idea of the experience. It has actually been raining the entire day of August 11. Metro Manila and the province of Rizal were under the red rainfall warning, which means that people in some areas needed to be evacuated because of the flood caused by non-stop rains for hours and hours. And here I am, walking to the dorm after I got off the jeepney after my errand. I have been talking with my friend Faye a few weeks ago about the gap in the market for rubber boots. There are rubber boots locally available and at affordable prices, but they do not look good and they're actually very uncomfortable. I'm not sure if they might cause problems with your feet and ankles and legs eventually. There are a few cute printed ones, and I did have those, but they don't last very long either. For the really good rubber boots that work well, are healthy for our feet and legs, and last long, we have to order them online. We can't just walk into a mall and buy Hunters or Les Chameaux. So I think I'm all set to use these rubber boots for another 8 years, hopefully 10. Ending this video now with another shot of me wearing the Les Chameaux. Thanks for watching. Bye.